Hello, everyone. I hope you are enjoying your Wednesday night. It is July 28th, 2021. It's been a minute since I've been on. I have been enjoying my vacation. I had some things going on, so I am back. As you can see, I am back. And so, again, welcome to Keeping It Real Conversations with Sunshine. I am your host, Camila. I believe in 6 degrees of separation. It's been happening since we started the show. You are one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. If you want to be a sponsor to the show, please get in touch with me. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. It's Keeping It Real Conversations with Sunshine. Please like and share. Also, this is live going on Facebook on Sunshine Camila as my Facebook page. Please like and share. I am excited tonight again that we have two gentlemen on tonight who were as a part of history as well as in the future. We got some big things coming down the line, so you will be able to talk to two former and one players, and I believe he just came on. So my first person, you'll see in just a second. And then I have my second guest right after him will be John Harvey, aka High Octane from N1. In just a moment, when our first guest comes on, he will be on shortly. It is Robert Martin, aka 50. So I'm excited, of course. Will be on shortly. It is. So I'm just waiting for him to come through. And I must say, I did miss you guys. I had a time to get ready for my trip that I went with my family. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can see you. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I was away for 2 weeks, and I had to revamp. And or as we say, family is first. So I had a chance to relax, get in some water, and enjoy each other. So tonight, I am so excited to welcome for the first time, not the only time, but the first time, to Keeping It Real Conversations with Sunshine, Mr. Robert Martin, aka 50.
Hey, how you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Doing great. Happy to be on the show.
I am so excited. Again, I am so excited about talking to any of the N1 players. So we're gonna get right into it. We only have an hour. I have so many questions. First
Uh-oh.
things first.
Okay.
How did you get the name 50?
I like that. Uh I got it. I was playing in the minor league team up in Rochester, Minnesota. I had just got back from playing in Germany the year before. And I was up in Rochester, Minnesota. So the coach up there was looking for some players from Atlanta. He's like, yeah, this guy named Woody. He's trained a lot of pro players in Atlanta. So he called a guy named Greg. He called down from Minnesota, like, hey, Woody, you got any players down there? Like, yeah, I got some good play. I got some good talent down here. I got this kid named Robert Martin. He got like a 40-inch vertical. So the guy Greg, like, what 40-inch vertical? Oh man, we got to get him up here. So when went up flew up to Minnesota and they seen me jump and practice or whatever. So the guy Greg called back down to Wood and like, hey, he said, Wood, I thought you said this kid had a 40-inch vertical. And Wood like, he does. Then Greg like, no, his vertical like 50 inches. So now everybody started calling me 50.
Wow. I kind of figured that. That's how I did the flyer. I'm like, I'm going to assume that they call him 50 for the fact of his vertical. It gotta
Yeah.
be. Um, so as a, growing up, when did you know, or what age did you know that you could actually play basketball?
I could say probably around, to be honest, I started at 8 at in College Park where I grew up at. I said around 10 years old. I knew that's what I wanted to do. I seen that I had, a little better than the other guys. And my dad played pro ball with the Harlem Magicians with Marcus Haynes. And then I grew up watching Dominique Wilkins and I was practice his dunks and when I was coming up and we pretty well, we ain't close as we should be, but we pretty close to that. I've been knowing Dominique since I was like in high school and I just practiced on jumping like him and just kept at it.
So, okay, walk me through this. Now, we all can look at a rim, we all can be on the court, and what is it that says, "Look, I'm going to attempt to jump up here and do a dunk"? Where does that come from?
Well, it's come from a lot of practice and a lot of just jumping over the years. Just jumping, continue to jump and just trying different things and things like that. It's take a lot of dedication.
Okay, so um, I'm assuming in school you were taller than everybody else.
Yeah, some guys, yeah, some I just kept going. I kept going up to high school. You know, I wasn't this tall in high school, but I just steadily kept growing. Yes,
Wow. So, like, how tall are you now?
I'm like 6'8" in shoes.
6'8".
Yep,
And what size shoe you wear?
15.
Wow. Hmm. There's this one of these days I'm gonna have to find this video. It's a
Okay.
guy on TikTok who's literally basically he has to kneel or like put his head under the thing of his house.
Uh-huh.
Like the doors, everything is too short for him.
Right.
So he's like, I want to say seven something.
Yeah, he could be by. It depends on how the doors are. He could be about 7 feet or something like that, or 7'2" probably. Just depends on
Wow.
how the doors. The doors about normally like 6'8". So my head is right up there at the door, about
Mm.
right even to it. But yeah, he might be about 7 feet.
Yeah, he's super tall. He literally has to show that if he's not paying attention, he will knock himself out just walking through his house.
Oh
Like
man.
that's crazy.
How tall are you?
Uh-huh.
How tall are
I'm
you?
only I'm only 5'8".
Okay, that's pretty tall for a woman. That's taller than average.
I'm only
The
5'8".
average, the average height of a male in America is like 5'10", 5'11". So that's pretty tall for a female.
I was supposed to been taller, but I don't know. God, mixed up the signals and it just didn't happen that way.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm tall in heart though.
That's all that matters.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so how did you get on the AN1 tour?
Okay, I came to the year 2000. That's when they started a tour, and I was playing in Germany that year, and I had came home from the summer, and I used to watch the AN1 videos back in the day, but I never really paid any attention to it.
Mm.
And they was in Atlanta like that September, and they was down here on their tour looking for players, and so I was at the gym running shoot, uh, one of the famous gyms back in Atlanta. And when my man's I played ball with in Minnesota, he's like, yeah, and one coming to town, they all looking for some players. I said, man, I'm tired, man. I've been in this gym all day. I haven't eaten. I'm ready to go home, man. Like, no, man, you need to stay, man. You need to stay. You know what I'm saying? They'll pick you up, man. You got talent and they'll like you. So I listened to them. I stayed and I tried out and they liked me and I played in the game and, put on a nice show.
So yours was a little bit different from like the pickup game. So you actually was like um drafted in more so like how the tour actually went on like go city to city and then they choose somebody. Yours wasn't like that, right?
No, 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 it was different when I came on. We haven't got to that part yet.
Okay. So how many seasons
For
were
the
you
TV
on
show and
with
all that
and
stuff.
one?
Excuse me.
How many seasons were you with and one?
I was with them I started in one. I was with them 6 seasons from '01
Six?
to '06.
Wow.
And then we broke up in '07, and everybody kind of doing their own little thing, everybody here and there, but it's
So
all
did
good.
you ever try out for like the NBA?
Well, that's the only thing I never really had on my resume. I have everything else. Yeah, I had to play against the NBA guys and work out with them, but never really, I had the right connection or the right school, you can say. You know what I mean? It's all about politics and being at the right place at the right time. So
Hmm.
that's all that is.
So what have you been doing since and one? Now I will say the backstory is this. Before I started my show, I had an inkling in my spirit to watch and one. I just binge watched every season. And I was wondering when I got done, I was like, where is all these people at? Where are these men that changed the face of basketball? Literally, where are they? I know they're not all deceased. Where are they? So I started reaching out on Instagram, hoping that this is the real person. I had no idea. And so I'm like, do you still do interviews? I would love to talk to
Yeah.
you and things like this. I'm a person that I'm concerned about the whole person, not just because you made history with basketball. You're more than basketball, correct?
Oh yeah, exactly.
So therefore, I'm like, okay, the world seems to put you in a box, and when they're done playing with you, they put you on a shelf. And so my thing was, I needed to know, where are you? What are you doing? What have you been doing
Oh,
since?
we've been hey, we've been traveling. Actually, I've been traveling more after and one than I actually with and one. We were still doing it, just wasn't on TV. I just got back from China. I go to China. I still play. I still fly through the air. Saudi Arabia and Africa, and we still were doing it, just wasn't on TV.
Wow. So
Mhm.
I have been hearing that sometimes when we go out of the country, we get more fame, more recognition or appreciation over in different countries than they do here. Is that true?
You're absolutely correct. It's a different world over there. I've been to 47 countries. I love it. I love to travel. I love meeting new people, seeing new scenery, and I climbed the Great Wall of China. I've been to the Red Sea. It's just a great, amazing experience, babe. To travel to different countries, and see different things. And the people, they do treat you right. I learned that when I first went to Germany in 1995, and I played over there for 5 years. It's different. They treat you, with a lot of respect, and they appreciate the game and the person.
Right. So as far as money, is it better overseas or is it better here?
It depends on what if you're talking about the NBA. NBA make the most money, of course. But
Hmm.
uh, yeah, well, you can make a lot overseas. You have to be on the right team. Some countries pays more, like Greece and Spain, places like that. They pay a lot of money. Uh, real a lot, almost not as quite much as the NBA, but make a pretty good bit.
Oh, okay. So, what about the family man Robert Martin? Do you have children?
Uh, Unfortunately, I don't. I just have a whole bunch of nieces and nephews,
Okay.
great nieces and nephews from age 0 to age 42.
Mhm. So you're able to, like, a lot of the players were telling me now that um even though they have children, they were doing it when they were young, and they were
Mhm.
taking the kids with them to their events and things of that nature. So I was wondering, is it easier to pack up and go when you don't have anyone else with you, and you could just stay out over there longer than being here?
Yeah, your responsibility change when you have kids and things like that. So fortunately, my life is different. I can just get up and go, and I ain't had to worry about no kids or anything like that, and stay concentrated on what I'm trying to do.
And so, as the person who, how you've been paying since you were what, eight? You said eight, right?
8 years old. Yep, 1981, nonstop.
So,
Never
what do
stopped.
you feel is going to be that moment where you be like, I'm just going to put up my shoes?
You know what? I That's a good question. uh, I did. Well, it depends on me. People can't believe I'm still doing things I'm doing at almost 49. Uh, Wherever God leads me, I do want to play until at least 50. I'm doing the 50 turns 52 in 2023, and hopefully, I can do some things never been done before. You see that 50-year-old man fly through the air like that? That'll be amazing. So, and after that, I just see. But I know I can't play till I'm 100. But we'll just have to see.
Right. Have you had any like, I know in the course of basketball, some people are really blessed where they really take care of their bodies. How many like hours do you actually work out?
uh, what I say, I work out pretty good. I never smoked. I never had a serious injury. Uh, I never even, maybe a couple of times, maybe I don't even have to put ice on my knees. I just been blessed, never had no serious injury. And the thing about it, you got to always keep working on your craft. Once you stop doing it, you lose it. But I never stopped, so that's why I can still do it at 48. When I be refereeing a little high school guys, they be trying to dump against me. I'm like, I'm 30 years older than y'all, and y'all still can't join me. But I've just been blessed, and I'm just gonna try to do it as long as I can, and hope I can inspire other people to, keep living their dream as long as you can, no matter what nobody say.
So did you spend time also? I know a lot of the players also do a lot of clinics with
Hmm.
the kids
Yeah,
or going to the parks. Do you do a lot of that too?
yeah, I do. I do training here and there. Like I say, I referee. I try to show kids, what things they doing. Well, referee it's a tough job. I started that in college. When people see me referee now, like, man, pick you referee. I said, man, I've been referee since 1993. But I just started back like 7 years ago. But that's a tough job calling games and trying to show the kids, and just the fans. They swear they know what they talking about. They don't.
Right.
They can easily sit up there and say it was a bad call, but come out here and get this shirt, and you'll see how difficult it is.
Hmm.
But it's fun though. I said training. I like to teach kids, and things like that. Trying to motivate them, and if it's something they want to do, then do it. If not, it got to be in you, basketball or whatever you do. If it ain't in you, you're not gonna be successful in it.
Right.
Like me, you can't make me be a chef because I can't cook.
Uh, I understand, and that's not my expertise either.
Really? Okay. I thought you'd be throwing it up.
No.
No.
Mm-mm. No, sir. Um, I kind of purposely stayed out the kitchen.
Okay. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, that is not my expertise at all.
Okay.
Um, Now I'm gonna say and correct this. I can cook, I just don't have to.
I understand that. I totally get that. That's a difference.
Yes. Um, so what schools did you go to as far as like college?
I went to Middle Georgia Junior College down there in South Georgia for 2 years, from 91 to 93. Then I transferred and went to High Point University up in High Point, North Carolina
Okay.
for 2 years.
So even though I'm sure you was putting up numbers and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure everybody knew who you were,
Oh,
did we talked about, not getting to the NBA and things of that nature. Did they ever come like recruiting you?
I had a couple of scouts, but like I said, my school wasn't that good. I ain't never been real on a good team. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I always put up numbers ever since I was 10 years old. I averaged 40 points a game when I was playing in Germany. High school I averaged 20 plus, college 20 plus. So I always put up numbers.
So
That's in
my
my
point
blood.
of
I
asking,
can put the ball in the basket. That's one thing I can do.
right? Um, one reason why I asked this, sometimes we are put in positions um where we think that, it's not a win.
Hmm.
And sometimes we have to take a different course to get to a goal that we have. Now,
Right.
it might not have been the NBA, but like you said, you have been around the world. You have been on several semi-pro, right?
Hmm. Played overseas,
Overseas.
USBL, dominated some of the top NBA players. I played, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett. I played with all them guys, and hold my own. I love to play against the best competition.
Absolutely.
I play my best when I'm playing against the best. When I'm playing
Absolutely.
against sorry competition, I don't know. That's one of my dance. I don't play too well. That's how
Sometimes
I am. I've always been that
that
way.
that name means something. I
Right.
think when I used to play, I was called Baby Barkley. I wasn't the
Okay.
tallest, but you definitely wasn't about to score on me. Period.
Really? Okay. You say used to. You need to get back out there. What you mean used to?
Uh, uh, uh.
Come on, man.
No, sir. I know when to put my shoes up.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah,
But,
I
huh?
don't see nothing wrong with that. You said forget that, huh? When last time you played?
Oh, it's been a while. I
Ooh,
think I revert easier to like swimming
okay.
than, playing basketball. It's not so much, intention or tension on my body.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
that's a lot easier on me to go swimming than to go play basketball.
Okay. That's
Now,
cool.
if I'm pushed, might be a different story. But I
Okay.
don't tell everybody I used to play basketball.
Okay. Okay.
It's a secret.
Okay. I ain't gonna tell nobody.
So we got something major, major coming down the line, right?
Me?
With Black Top Association.
Oh, oh, talking about with is you talking about you or talking about with you talking
Wally?
about with my teammate main event?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I talked to main. I haven't spoke. We spoke about an hour. That's my guy right there. And have you had him on the show yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Um, that's why I know a lot about the Black Top Association. And
Okay.
he had mentioned that there's some things, including you, for Atlanta.
Okay. Yes.
And so the big thing is, which I really like about this, is these players, when this comes through, will be able to eventually have that kind of lifestyle, but not having to go through all the same channels that everybody else went through.
Right. Right.
And
Got you.
that's what got me to the point where I'm like, I'm so excited because, say, for instance, I might not come from a popular city or a popular school and I
Hmm.
don't get recruited, doesn't mean that I can't play.
Exactly.
And
That's
this is
true.
when you said, when you first came on, about the politics of certain sports, which is not fair. Um,
Right.
and a person like you and what you guys bring to the game, always been from day one, should have been on a scale of NBA. And when
Right.
I watched the footage, like you said, you were playing against NBA players. They were dying to
Mm.
play with you guys.
Right. That's true.
So I believe that this is going to change again the face of basketball, where I'm the local kid and I still can be on the same level as you and not having to go through all of these channels or go through all of these hoops and still not make my dream. Because
Yeah.
I'm not the local name that you saying.
Okay, that's true.
So, how excited are you? What are your thoughts about this?
It
About the
sounds great to me. I'm waiting on my contract. Wallet man, send me my contract, man. But I'm excited about it. You know, I think it's a great idea, and like I said, Wallet always had great ideas and true to the game and very creative guy. So I think this will be a great idea, and I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to see how it unfolds, especially with the vision that has been presented. Um, Not just to be because you guys were in it hands on. Like nobody would have known who 50 was. I wouldn't be looking for you if it
Right,
wasn't for how and one took off. There
right.
was nobody that I knew personally that played basketball didn't know about and one.
Okay, right,
Everybody was like, "Oh, you seen the new? You seen the new mixtape?" Like, no, what happened? Like, no, I have to sit here and watch it. And so I'm on a quest for myself to see where everybody is, what happened, where are they?
right.
I always ask the question too: do you feel like basketball saved your life?
I think so. Cause I grew up in rough neighborhood in College Park, Georgia, and it was a rough neighborhood, and I knew that, I was didn't want to be a thug or was going to do drugs, or basketball was what I made up my mind at 10. That's what I was going to do. I was going to go to school and I was going to play basketball and hopefully be on TV and travel one day. And so, that came to life, and
Hmm.
I was honored, with my family, my mom. I'm the youngest of six, and I had a lot of support. Older brothers and sisters. They always came to my game, and things like that, and it was just awesome.
So what do you feel as far as one thing that also Wally brought up, which was really good to me, was the education and mentoring part of it. Like you're not just gonna play basketball. I'm going to basically tell you to have a backup plan. If this doesn't work out, what do you have to fall on? Of course, we have our goals and our dreams, and sometimes it comes short. What else are you gonna do? Are you just gonna go back to the streets? Are you
Hmm.
what are you gonna do? So, what do you feel about that?
That's important, being able to, have an education, to be smart, business minded, and how to, deal with money and make better decisions with that. A lot of guys get successful and they make bad decisions, they end up back where they was at the beginning. You've seen that a lot over the years, athletes, but that's very important. Now, I don't learn a lot in the past 10, 15 years that I didn't know 20 years ago, and how to be a better business mind and make better decisions in life. On and off the court. You know what I mean? So that's very important.
Especially with so my next question would be did the pandemic affect you?
Yeah, it did. I wasn't able to go to the gym, but uh, for as like me personally, or just like
Yeah, you
this.
personally, like were you not able to travel?
Oh no, yes, I wasn't able to go to the gym. I wasn't able to work out. I wasn't able to referee. I wasn't able to, go play ball, anything. And it did, But hopefully, I just say put it in God's hands, and hopefully, everything will get back to normal. You know, that's how I look at it.
hmm So in this time, what was the thought like? Like though I know people when they first shut our state down, some people was like mentally gone, like staying in the house. They wasn't used to that.
Okay.
So what was the process for you, like especially when you're on the go?
Well, sometimes I like to stay in the house. I don't have to spend money. I saved a lot of money by staying in the house.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, it was different. Something I never seen before in my lifetime. And a lot of people, got sick, lost their lives. And, God bless them. But you know, hopefully everything can get back in control and back to normal. Hopefully,
Yeah.
and I think it would because I believe in God, and that's my protector, that's my savior.
Good answer.
Hmm. Thank you.
Um, let's see what else. So, what is something that, like I said, I'm interested in the whole person. So, what is like one of the, mm, I guess, one of the best rewards that you've had since playing basketball?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, wow. That's you got me with that one. I'm gonna have to think. Wow. Uh I'm just gonna say, to be honest, just be able to travel the world, doing something I love to do.
Hmm.
That's basketball took me to 47 countries, and I'm just blessed to was able to do that. That's my reward.
So, not being biased, but what was the best country to you outside of the United States, of course?
Australia,
Really?
oh yeah, that's my number one spot. And
Is it the
then
scenery, the
the
food?
scenery, the people, the food. Number two would be probably New Zealand, and number three will be East Africa.
Mm,
Africa's a beautiful place. It's very nice over there. Got good food and nice clubs, and you know, people didn't think Africa had clubs. I'm like, man, y'all got to stop watching too much television. It's very nice over there, and they do got money over there. So don't
hmm.
think it's all poor. It's
Okay.
poor. United States are poor. Anywhere you go, you have poor, cities or certain spots. But that's a great place. So I love Africa. I've been there 4 times,
Wow.
and I loved it.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's good. I would have I know my military friends would have been like if they had to live somewhere, they all would say Germany.
Okay, Germany. Okay, like I said, I lived in Luxembourg, Germany, uh, 5 years. Yeah, Germany nice. I had to get used to it when I first went over there, though. But once I got used to it, it was awesome. They got great
Wow.
food over there. Great
Great
food.
food.
Oh yeah.
So what is one of the I guess your as they say guilty pleasure? Like you know how like some people are into cars or
Okay.
clothes, shoes. What's your guilty pleasure?
Uh Casinos, and I'm able to find one, and a lottery ticket scratch off.
What?
Yeah,
Casinos and scratch offs?
I got to have my everywhere I go. I got to find my slot machines. Yeah, I got the on slot machines all night. I don't do no tables, nothing but slots.
Do you win?
I win sometimes here and there. I don't win all the time. I I I just sometimes play for this. Just I just like to play. I just like to sit there and cuss at the machines, and because I was one bar from hitting the jackpot, and things like that. It's a hobby
Wow.
to me. It's more fun to me than anything.
Wow. That's funny. I would have never thought that at
Really?
all.
Ask Wally. He'll tell you. I turned him on to the casino. Like, man, he tell you the story about we was in Colombia. And I'm like, hey man, I got the found the casino. You want to come? He'll tell you the story.
Wow. I would have never thought that at all.
Okay.
Mm.
Yep.
So what about like a dish or dessert?
Dish pancakes. That's my favorite. Dessert.
Regular or some filled or something on top of it?
Butter and syrup.
Oh,
Uh,
regular.
regular butter and syrup. Said dessert. I like dessert, cake, cupcakes, but they have to be warm. I can't eat. I have to warm my stuff up.
Oh, okay.
Warm cake, warm cupcake, warm honey buns. I like my ice cream warm. I like it melted. I don't like no cold ice cream. And candy bars. Got to
Mm.
be melted a little bit. I don't like no cold candy bar.
Is that because you got sensitive teeth?
It just don't taste right.
Really?
Tastes better when it's melted.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
tastes a lot. Tastes a lot better when it's melted.
I've never had anybody say they had to melt their ice cream to
Yeah,
eat it.
I like it. I like it melted. It just tastes better. I never like no cold ice cream.
Interesting. That is very interesting. Now I can't chew ice cream. Now I've seen people do that. That oh God,
Yeah, I ain't not gonna chew no ice cream.
I'm falling out just thinking about it.
Right, right.
No, I know people like put like ice in their cereal.
Ice in the cereal. I've seen that before. Ugh. I love cereal too. But I don't put no ice in there. No,
What cereal?
as long as it ain't raisin brands, you good. Ugh, I can't stand raisin brands. You know, regular stuff: Apple Jacks, Fruit Loop, Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, things. You know, the normal stuff.
Lucky Charm. Ugh.
Yeah, I got some Lucky Charms in there now. Make me some.
No, I don't.
Yep.
No, I don't like marshmallows like that.
Okay. I eat them
No,
in cereal. I like them a little bit, but I eat them in cereal.
no. Now you had me on Fruit Loops and like Fruity Pebbles and
Okay.
um what's that one? Frosted Flakes and things like that. But when you start getting into the healthy stuff, I'll be like, wait, I can't do it.
Right,
Mm-mm.
right. Yeah, raisin bran. Ugh.
Raisin, I don't like raisins, so I'm definitely not eating
I
raisin
like.
bran.
I actually like raisins. I love raisins. I don't like. I don't like onions. I don't like tomatoes. Ugh. You can
Really?
pay me. You can pay me to
So
eat a
what your
tomato.
hamburger look like if you don't got onions on it and tomatoes?
Ham. I will ketchup. I do eat ketchup, but I just don't eat tomato. Ugh. You can pay me $1,000 to eat tomato right now. I'll throw up. I'm
What
telling
is it?
you.
Is the texture or
Yeah,
what?
is that it tastes. Ugh.
So are you big on vegetables and
Yeah,
fruit?
yeah. Now, yeah, I love vegetables. Anything green I can eat. Yep, fruit. Yep, bananas, oranges, all of that stuff.
Okay.
Except for coconut. Ugh,
Yeah, I don't like coconut either.
I can't stand coconut.
So what else is going on with you as far as, I want to just say basketball. What else is going
I
on in
got,
your
I
life?
got my book out. You can order my book.
You said a book?
Yeah,
What's the name of the book?
vertical jump.
Oh.
Yeah. Now that there was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. Ever,
What? To write a book?
ever, ever. Yeah.
And why was that?
Cause it's hard to do. You got to sit there and write from 1973 to 2020. But I had a great memory. I do have. I'm good with dates and numbers, so I can tell you somewhat happened 10 years ago and tell you the date, was it raining outside, and what you had on. Like the
We have a
players
good
went.
memory.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good with numbers. I can tell you what the temperature was. Was it raining? Was it snowing? Who was there? Was it light outside? So I'm good with dates. Like the players, they used to, when you go to do an and one game, they go in the ring like 850. Come look in, tell me how many fans in the gym. They used to mess. I'll be like 8,230.
So do you miss those days of and one, like the camaraderie?
Oh yeah,
Camaraderie.
that's one of the greatest things ever happened to me. Going on tour and being the TV show and hanging out with the guys, and going from city to city and pulling up in fancy hotels. Yeah, that was awesome experience. Great experience.
So was there ever a moment like on tour where it just made your heart like undescribable or something?
Just when the fans, the reaction with the fans when you make people smile and when they see you and the reaction, things like that. That's a great feeling. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Appreciate you and your talent, things like that. That's an awesome feeling.
So let me ask you this. Now, you wasn't the only jumper basically on tour.
All right.
What made you different from like a spider or the helicopter or even Wally? Like,
Well, everybody have a different style. You know what I mean? Everybody just have a different style. The way they jump, how they fly in the air. But yeah, we had a lot of high flyers. Mr. 720, helicopter. Wally, half man, spot. It was a whole bunch of us. And everybody just had a different style,
hmm,
and it was great. All on one team.
right. That was
Mhm.
that was the amazing part. To see everybody coming together for one purpose.
Right.
And I think that's the part of basketball that I miss the most.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that we see now is all about the win.
Hmm.
Once you're losing, you want to give up, you want to quit, you want to go jump from team to team. But I
Right.
grew up when they never won a team. I mean, they never won a ring and they never jumped ship. It was
Right.
there to the end, and I guess they were okay with it. They don't have a choice, but it was about the game. And
Okay.
I like the fact that what Black Top is about to represent is bringing the love of the game back to where it started on the Black
Okay.
Top.
Okay. Yes. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a great idea, and Wallace they've been working on it for 5 years or so. So I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
And to go back in um, the doors that's opening for the teammates that he had. He didn't forget you.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. Like I said, man, me and Wallace, we have a great time together. Like I'm cool with all the guys. I'm one of the guys that get along with everybody. I don't hold grudges with people. I'm cool with everybody. I don't. That's just who I am. I don't
So do
burn
you
bridges
have
with
any
nobody.
other hidden talents? Like, do you sing or something? You do tricks?
You gonna make me go? You gonna make me get out this house? Oh no, not no singing.
You sure you can't hold a note?
Oh no. I used to have chorus in high school. I couldn't stand it. My mom like, I want to hear you sing one day. That was 30 years ago. She ain't heard me sing yet. Oh no, no singing. But I do got
Instrument?
one. I can do got one. Well, the players they know I got a talent that you all don't know. I can draw and paint.
Oh, you can draw. Okay.
I want to get back into that too. I did more of that when I was in college and high school because I had time, but I really want to get back into it. I was pretty good.
Wow. So during the time that you wasn't able to, that was one of my other questions. Like, what did you do during the pandemic or now? I know everything is starting to open back up. To get back into doing it for yourself, like
Voice the
your art. Yeah, with
oh,
art.
I want to, but it's one of the things you just got to get the urge and do it. You know what I'm saying? You know how you say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it, but you got to say you're gonna do it and go do it. You know what I mean? That's what's stopping me. But but I will get back into it. That's a promise
Hmm.
in the next few years or so.
So do you think you would just be doing it for yourself or something that you would like eventually sell?
I
Or
would
you
like to
don't know?
sell some paintings. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I like to, I like to sell some stuff.
I
And
have a
thank you
friend
all.
that's a she's a singer, and she got into art for therapy,
Hmm.
and now she's in a place of, and she's bad too, um
Really?
to selling her art, and it's beautiful. Like, I still got to buy some of her pieces. And I love blue, and she does some of the most beautiful blue, um different versions of blue paintings, that I'm like, okay, yeah, I got to get one of them canvas. Yep, I see where I want it in my house. And so
Right.
eventually that might be one of the things that you do for therapy when you're away from basketball.
Yeah, that's true. Calm your nerves and be relaxed or whatever. Yeah, but like I said, I definitely want to get back into it in the next couple of years or so. Yeah, I still love it, especially in school. I love to draw and paint.
So as we're getting around to, wrapping up, we got like less than 15 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
So we were talking about, the biggest thing is, once you talk to everyone, it's like it's more to you than when I first met you. And
Okay.
it's our conversation was basketball at first, but
Okay.
as we can see, you're about to be, are you going to be a GM or to the Atlanta team? Which one are, what are you?
I'm not sure yet. I have to get back with Wallace to see what he got.
Okay. So something's going to happen with that. And
Hmm.
then you have, you're actually a author.
Okay.
So with the vertical jump, is that what was the name of it?
Vertical jump, autobiography.
So where can they find the book?
You can find it on to God be to God be the glory sports.com.
To God be the glory, sports
Sports.com. Yeah,
dot
like
com.
TG to God, the letter to God be the glory sports.com. Just the
Okay.
letter. You don't have to type the actual first letters to God be the glory sports.com.
Okay.
That's where you go there or pre-order it.
Okay.
Hmm. It's a great
So
book.
when is it supposed to come out?
It's already right now, just accepting pre-order.
Okay.
You can go order it right now. And hopefully, I won't have like the next 6 weeks, but it's been pre-ordered for the past 2 months. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is good. Like I said, you're one person away, one advice away from, or where you need to be in your destiny. I didn't even know you was an author. Didn't know that.
Um, yeah, I just, for my experience in life and, being all over the world and living my dream, thing I had to do is write a book. And I'm gonna write two more. I do want to write two more. I want to write one called Life Basketball on the Road. And just talking about traveling, playing ball on the road, going to different countries, the flights, the food, the cultures, and all of that, experiences and all of that.
Hmm.
And another one, I'm thinking about something, uh, another book, but maybe two more for
Okay.
sure.
I'm excited to hear about it. I'm excited to be able to read it when it does come out. Again, sometimes we have to understand the experiences that God give us is not necessarily for us. It's
That's
for,
right.
other people. I might read it and be like, oh, I want to travel to, as you said, Australia.
Oh yeah, great
Um,
place.
and
14
just
hours
get,
flight from LA. What's the longest flight you ever been on?
it was a long flight.
What's the longest flight you ever been on?
I haven't been out the country yet.
Okay. So that's
So,
gonna be a 14-hour flight from LA.
wow.
And
So
that
how
ain't the
long?
longest.
I would have thought like you going to China or something like that would have been the longest.
Because you got to go once you get there. That's still not the longest flight I ever been on. My longest flight is 15 hours and 30 minutes
And that was going where?
from Hong Kong to Chicago and from Houston to Angola. and the rest of my
Wow.
flight been like 14 hours, 13 hours, 12, 11. So if I ain't fly more than 10 hours, I haven't been nowhere.
So what'd you do that long? Go to sleep, read? What'd
Go
you
to
do?
sleep, talk, jump to the players, listen to music, drink a little red wine, talk, jump, go back to sleep, eat, do music, movies, walk around,
Hmm.
sleep a little bit. Yeah, days be long too. They be
Wow.
long. But you definitely got to get out the country. It's beautiful when
I'm
things are
gonna get
really
there.
beautiful.
I've
Different
been
world,
told I need to hurry up and get my passport. So yeah, that's the next thing.
different world.
I need to. My dream place is Italy.
Italy awesome.
I gotta get
Bologna,
there.
Bologna and Bologna. I've been there twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, the more you talk, the more I be like, I really want to, see the world. I really do.
So you and me gonna get that passport in the morning.
Yes, like very soon, I'm gonna have to um, go get it, especially when it's taking a long time to actually get it returned to you. So,
Right. I'm on my fourth one.
hmm,
I'm on my fourth passport.
really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
I hope you have pictures to go with it.
Oh yeah, I got pictures, souvenirs. I got a whole bunch of souvenirs from just about all over the world. I love
Wow,
souvenirs. Got to get my souvenir no matter where I go. I ain't kept
that's
a lot of
good.
hotel keys. I got a stack full of hotel keys
Oh,
from
hotel
Paris,
keys.
from Japan, from London. I kept a lot of my hotel. Got a stack of them, postcards, all of that stuff.
Wow, that's
Money. Got
good.
a lot of money in different countries. A stack of money. So yeah, I keep all that stuff.
Yeah, one day it might be worth something.
You're right about that.
Yep, it might be worth something.
Hmm.
Let me see what else is going on. So pre-order for the book, and so our audience found something out more than they ever would have if they was listening to ESPN. Um,
Exactly. You right. You right about that.
because they're not gonna ask you no questions like I'm asking you.
No, not at all.
So I'm so happy again that you took the time out to talk to us today.
No problem.
I'm sure that we'll be talking again the closer that we find out more information about Blacktop Association
Okay.
um, and what's coming with that. And then, um, so are you about to travel now to?
I am going to. I'm not going out the country right now, but I got a couple of out of state destinations. I'm gonna hit up pretty soon.
Okay.
So, hmm
Well, I'm so glad again that you took the time out tonight to talk with me.
okay,
Our fans was able to learn more about 50 today
right,
that
right.
they ever have in their entire life. That we found out that he likes casinos and slot machines.
That's right.
That he's an author, and that he collects all types of things from his travel. We also
Drawing the
learned that he
artist,
likes
and
pancakes.
I, that's right. I draw and paint. You know,
So this is good information. Again, no children, but he has plenty of nieces and nephews to spoil. And
and some of them
so,
about old as me now.
huh?
I said most of them about old as I am.
It happens like that, especially when you're the youngest.
Exactly. Shoot.
So again, thank you um, for talking with us. Again, we will definitely be talking to you again
Oh
once
yeah.
everything is solidified with
Okay.
the major that's gonna change all of our lives.
Right.
Um, and so I'm excited again. Thank you so much. And I want you to blessings to your book, blessings
Okay.
to your travel, blessings to everything that you put your hands to, your whole body to.
Thank you.
If jumping and all of that good stuff, God keep his knees, keep his feet, uh,
Right.
keep his mind sharp, cover his hands when he's dribbling or whatever he's doing, hanging on the rim. I don't know what he do, but
Right.
however,
Yeah.
uh, I'm just excited to see that you're still doing what you love to do. And
Thank you.
so I will see you soon, sir.
Thanks for being on the show, and we'll talk soon.
All
Thank you.
right.
All
Peace.
right. Peace. Treat yourself for a for how long? About a damn hour. Shit. Oh, fucking yeah. Ugh. Oh my fucking goodness. God damn. Oh, damn, girl. Damn, kid. Shit. That motherfucker high as a goddamn crap.